you guys can have it. So now again, let's go to the theme customizer. So if you click on the theme customizer, it brings you here. Right. Sorry, because I've started designing these websites, that's why it's showing this. So for you, it would not show anything. It would possibly just... No, just go to theme. Okay, yeah. So now, two things. First thing you want to do here, you want to set the style of your website. Is it going to be a blog, or is it going to be, even if it's going to be a blog, do you want to have a homepage for your blog? If you're going to be having a homepage for your blog, so you want to choose that, you want to choose your own page settings. So let's go to home page settings right here. Just click on that, and then you want to say a static page. I've chosen a static page because this is like a full-blown website. It's a blog but also has a home page. So you're choosing a static home page. Once you choose a static home page, it will definitely ask you what your home page is and what your blog page is. So, but before you do that, I think the first thing we need to do quickly, just leave that place, click on the X by the side and come back to this place. So the first thing we want to do is to build our pages. Let's start with that. Let's just create the pages we want. So come here. Yes. So add new. Add new. Add pages. Can you see that? So click. You can't see that?
I can.
Okay, so first thing you want to do is, what pages, you know, last week we were saying something about you need to identify the pages you want to have on your website.
Yes.
So do you want to have a home page? If you want to have a home page, do you want to name him home, welcome, whatever it is you want to do that now?
Contact us.
You want to have a contact, yeah, it's a page. So begin to set, okay, this is it. Add new, just click on add. You're not doing yours? Is misbehaving, okay. So add title. Is it home, welcome?
Use DB builder or use default editor.
No. Just what you want to do now is just add the title. That's what we're doing now. We're not building just yet. Do you want to, is it home? Is it welcome? What do you want to use as your own page?
Yeah, okay, home page.
If your website doesn't need much page, just choose the pages that you want to have. Choose that first. What, you know, when we say home, that is your landing page. What do you want your landing page to be? It can be your contact us page that is your landing page. You can set that. But is it welcome? Is it whatever? Is it about us? Is it just, how many pages do you want to have? Am I speaking Greek?
You can come back and redact all this.
We can't build a website without you setting at least 1 or 2 pages. So do that right now.
Come back and change all this, right? Later.
Yes, but if you're coming back to change it, it is only the name that will change. The permalink will not change. Just leave it. It will. If it doesn't load, then we will sort it out later. So, anything, any name at all, just give me 2 pages, for example. Just set your pages, give me 2 pages. So once you do, let's say welcome is one of the pages.
The page is also where you can, the main page where you have to buy and sell it.
If you want to have a page for store, you create store.
Okay.
Do you understand? Just for the purpose of this, just give me, because I don't know whether it's Greek I'm speaking now.
No, I'm trying to say how to say
Can you just help me go back to that? So you are saying pages, those things. Oh, if I want to just have people and contact us.
You can have that. That's okay.
What if I want to page does it include other places on our
It's
website?
I'm trying to concentrate.
For every other place where you want people to go to on your website, you will have to create it.
A page for it.
You will create a page or a post for it. Depends on what you're doing with it.
So let's say I want to drop information of the service we offer. So I have to create a page for it.
You can do that by creating a page and designing that page, or you can manage that with a post and it will come in form of an announcement. But all those things have to come in somewhere.
How did you change the page?
So to save,
Have you changed anything?
hello, what you want to do here is, once you have your welcome, if this is one of your pages, you can have as many pages as you want, by the way. But if this is the welcome page, for example, this is what I want my landing page to be.
Sorry, the welcome will be on the page, like we did type welcome, and
That's
the
the
welcome
first
just
thing
title.
when they open the website.
No. The welcome is just a title for the page, or will the welcome be on the page?
The welcome will be, so let's do it this way.
Look at welcome up there.
You can see welcome up here. So when people do cw.asawa.com, for example, because I have set welcome as my landing page, that is the first thing that people will see when they go to that website.
Okay, everything.
So here, let's use this. For this website, it is home. You can capitalize it if you want.
That is a page, the bottle is a page.
Yes, our
There are
strategy is
posts
a
under every
page.
page.
There are contents under every page. So this is home page.
So
When people
like,
come,
if you want to have something like contact us here, that's another page.
contact us where?
Something can click here.
That's a button.
Yeah, I'm trying, but that button,
Okay.
that button needs to a page. So is that
That button links. Okay,
just start from, we should continue till we
Okay.
get there.
wait. Let's do it this way.
Like this is your home page now.
These are pages. All of these are pages because they are pages that have content about the website. These are to help with navigation. If I want to learn something about the strategy of this organization, all I need to do is just click on strategy and it takes me there. Now, for this website, there are buttons, right? I can decide to put a button anywhere on the website. So for this button, for example, you know that these are also buttons. These are buttons. This is also a button. But all of these buttons, if you put a button and it's not resoluting to any part of the content of your website, it will not leave that page. So if you put a button, for example, to say contact us, then when your user clicks on contact us, that button should lead them to your contact us, wherever you have the information on contact us. It could be a page, it could be at the bottom of your website. If it is at the bottom of your website, you will use a code to direct to the bottom of your page, right? So that means you're not creating another page for that contact us. You're just saying, take me to wherever in this website I have information on contact us. So that's it. Are we good? Now, what I need you to give me is just 2 pages. Right now, as you build your own website by yourself, you can decide whether you need more pages or, few pages. So, yes, let's go back. To now save your page.
How do you save?
So let's go back now. Let's say
Mine is not giving this. No.
it's not showing.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what is showing. Can you turn your?
No, it has shown.
Now, let's say this is the page that I want to create. It's just a name, and so I want to save it. But first, what I want to do is, this is totally optional, but it is good for presentation. When you click on some websites, when you get a link, for example, there's an image that shows by the side. If you want that to happen to your own links, you have to set that right here. So what I want to do is, I want my page to have an image showing when I send the link to anybody. So I'm putting that right here, and that's my featured image.
Okay.
Then what I'm now doing is I'm publishing it, right? So you click on publish. So just publish it, and that page is ready. To create your second page, all you need to do is go back again, just the way you have done this, and add a new page. And then you have all your pages. So now, if we are all good on that aspect, we can move on. Abib, where are you?
It's already installed. I went back.
Is what?
It's already installed.
Uh-huh.
And I went back. It's not there.
No.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh my goodness.
It's not there.
Let's go back.
The love of my life.
No, we should have
My
access.
you don't shine
It's more than this.
Oh, this thing is getting.
This is interesting. You have to review
Are you sure it's a salt?
It should, but I'm not sure the place where I can
it. What's this dot navigation under it?
Which one?
The page. You
Because
go
if it
down.
has installed, you want to
You want to create a new
but I can't
page.
see it.
You go down.
It's not there, that's what I'm
Dot
saying.
navigation.
Yes.
What's it for?
I don't know.
What's this dot navigation?
Dot navigation, that's, on the side of some websites, you'll just see dots, like an hamburger.
Okay.
So that when you click on a dot, it takes you to a section, you click on the next one, it takes you to the next section, and on like that. So, are we good? We are still not good.
This thing will not show my welcome page. I see it and not show.
It's not showing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to create all websites, or every website should have a contact us page,
You
except
can
you
delete-
don't want.
Sorry.
You
I
can
made-
delete.
I made some things there before, like sample privacy policy.
You can delete all of those ones.
I'm looking at your pages now, and I'm seeing welcome twice.
Mine is still
One
loading.
page.
One is a
One
draft,
draft.
the one I was trying to use to explain to you guys.
Okay.
That's why I didn't publish it, yes.
So yeah, I'm seeing home and work.
Okay, you're
Is the home
saying,
not supposed to be work?
no, don't worry, we'll set all of that. So you can do another page, contact us. You can do all of, as much as you want to do. It fits for purpose, whatever it
It
is
does
you
not
want.
mean everything if you have extra images.
No,
Like,
except you want it. It's yours to manipulate as much as you want. Are we good? Here, on the theme customizer, what you now want to do is go to home page settings. Can you see home page settings? Can we all see home page settings?
Yeah.
Click on home page settings and choose a static page. Have you selected a static page? So your home page, which is your landing page, what do you want? Click on that space and choose the page that you want to represent your landing page.
the first page.
What people will see when they click on your web, the first page they will get to when they type in your website. So you want to choose that right here. Then the next thing you want to do is you can leave this place empty if you're not doing a blog. You can leave it completely empty, But what this means is, let me just explain to you what this means. When you choose a post page, It means that every other thing on the website that you post as a post, not a page, where it will go to on your website, where everything will drop to. So if you're making an announcement and you're managing it as a post, not as a page, where will it go to? For example, for this website, let's take a look at so for this website, this is where everything is going to. These are posts. These are like blog posts. This is where everything is dropping into because they are posts. So you want to set where you want all those things to go into if you're doing a blog or anything like that. Once you are done with here, you click publish, because if you don't publish it, what you have done would be lost. So the next thing you want to do, once you've set your own page, just publish it, and then you click on this back arrow. Are you good? Just publish, and then you go back. So let's take a look at the general settings. Okay, so let's take a look at the general settings. Everybody, let's look up for the general settings. Site identity, we have done it before, right?
Sorry. The image. I can't save it.
Am I?
First image.
You can come back. And
You'll come back, you will have the video, so that we move on. Now, yes,
Is my pages on Team Builder or DV on Team Builder or the normal WordPress pages?
normal WordPress page. So let's go back here. Site identity, you already set this to. The only thing you want to do is your favicon. There's something called favicon, and this is how it comes up. You can see this website. You can see, this is what you see. Can you see where I'm pointing at? The image I set here is what people will see. If you don't set it, people will just possibly just see the WordPress icon or nothing or anything at all. So this is just aesthetics, making your site look professional and well done. You can see this website. That's it. That's what you can see. You can see the website where we extracted color. But if you don't set it, this is what you will see. Can you see? This is what you will see if you don't set it. Which would you prefer? This or something carrying your identity? So it's your choice to make. So in setting your favicon, of course, you have to, just create it. From your logo, you can just cut a section of your logo and set it. So can we do that now? Do you have a logo? You don't have. So you note that. That's on site identity. Layout settings. Okay. So let me pause so that you guys don't have. Okay, so go to layout settings. That's the next thing, right?
Yeah.
You can see here, enable boxed layout. I didn't enable it, but let's demonstrate what it means when you enable boxed layout. If you click enable box layout, you can see what has happened. Are we looking up? I've enabled box layout now. So let's see what happens on the front end of our website. This is the website before now, right?
Yeah.
But because I have now enabled box layout, so let me refresh. And you will see what has happened to the website. You can see what has happened to the website. The website has now become a box in the middle of the page, right? So if you want your website to look like this, you click enable box layout. If you don't want it, you disable it and then you save. Now, this is where you set your website content width. I will advise that you leave it as it is. I will advise you leave everything here as it is. But here that says theme accent color. what color do you want your website, all the links on your website, what color do you want them to be, right? Divi will come automatically with a blue. You can decide to change it. You remember when I said that you should pre-save the colors for your website? This is it. If you have not pre-saved it, you will be looking for colors here. But if you have pre-saved it, you just choose any of the ones down here, and that's it, right? So for me, let's say I want the theme accent color for this website to be green. I just save it as green and I move on. Then I go back again to the next. Typography is the next thing. Typography is where you set the font for your website, the font size, the font type for your website, right? So if I want my body text to be 14, I'll leave it as 14 here. If I want my header text size to be 30, I'll leave it as 30. All of this can be done in Divi.
All of this can be redone.
Can be redone. You can increase it in Divi. You know, sometimes when you design, you can decide that you want a text to be bigger than every other text. You can do that in Divi. But this section is very important because you don't want to be doing that for every post on your website. You just want to have, like, you know, a statutory baseline sizes that you want. So it is the same all over the website. Some of us, we've seen some websites where you'll be wondering, why is there a different font in this place? And why is there a different font in the other side? Why is this one bigger? On the same page, you have different things conflicting. And you don't want that. So you want to set it here. Here, you want to set the fonts that you want to use for your website. You can also do that in Divi. But the beauty of this is that when you set it here, you're not worried about setting it again in Divi. But if you don't set it here, you would have the responsibility to start changing as you need be. So in setting this one, I would suggest that once you find a balance in Divi, you have chosen the font type that you want in Divi, you can now come back here and change to that one that you have set in Divi. So everything is the same. So I will leave this here. Then here you want to set the color of the text of your website. You know, I would suggest you just leave it like this. Body link color, you want to, you know, set all of that. But I would suggest you also leave it. And of course, background. Footer, I'm sure right now on your page you will have some jargons at the bottom of your page. You know, you will have all that now. Something about post or whatever. That's if you scroll down to the bottom of your page. The bottom of your page will not look like this. Is it looking like this? Is it? Is the bottom of your page looking like this? You are lost, Rejoice. What's going on?
Very lost, but just continue.
Okay. Is the bottom of your page looking like this? Can you look up? Is the bottom of your page looking like this? Right now?
Let me check.
What's it looking like? Just scroll to the bottom. You will see archives, categories. Aha. So this is where we set that. Let's begin to set that now. So Rejoice, if you are lost. Now, are you on this page?
Kind of, not really, yeah. So, I did not change my...
No, you're good. You're on the right page. Just publish what you have right now, and then go back.
I've already done it.
Yes, but I need you to turn it. I need you to turn. Just publish, and then use that back arrow right there.
Yeah.
No. Yes, and so that we can all be on the same page. Dami, let me see. You're on the right page. Are we on the right page? So yes.
All these theory down, hide contours, are they for even for mobile phone? Other
Yes. Okay. So go back using the back arrow.
I should back again.
Yes. Go back again. Yes. Yes, okay, so now what we want to do is we want to set our footer. Are we on the same page? I want you to be able to practicalize this because it's all often, confusing. That's why I want us to be on the same page. Go to footer and your bottom bar, right? If you go to the bottom bar, from here you can see you choose the background color you want for your bottom bar. You choose the text color you want for your bottom bar. For me, I've chosen green as the text color for my bottom bar. I've chosen gold for my bottom bar color. I've chosen the font size for my bottom bar to be 14. If I want it to be smaller than that, I will bring it smaller. If I want it to be bigger than that, I will make it bigger. But right now, I'm just going to use 14.
Black overlay.
Yes, I will do all that now. We're going there. Now, the next thing you want to do is your social media icon. Your social media icon, if you want it to be bigger than what I have now, you make it. I want to make mine 14. So that it's just 14 right there. Then the color, I want to choose the color. If I want the color to be white, I can choose white. If I want the color to be green, I can choose. You can change the font as well.
Just for clarity's purposes, you are saying that it's advisable that your colors are in tandem with your
Logo, yes.
What if I'm using a black logo?
If you're using a black logo, then you can now
I can answer to find complementary colors to black.
exactly.
But what's the addressable number of colors a website should have? Least addressable number of colors.
The most I would say for a website would be just have 3 colors, 3 or 4 colors maximum.
I'm seeing like the green, whatever that is black and white.
Yeah. The background of the website is white. For me, it is white because I want people to be able to see it. Yes. And there's a website.
I have a question to make, please.
Yeah.
Is it possible that we get these videos today?
Well, I'll upload it on YouTube today.
So that we can.
So I want to show you an example of while it loads.
So there is no font.
Yes.
If this is a photo,
This is the
There are no
widget area.
fonts there,
Bold.
they are just bold.
Where?
The font that are there. They are just font lined and no
No.
normal font that people can change.
Wait, let me see. Where? Here, right?
Yeah.
No. This is not where we have.
Okay, this
You
font.
forgot that we did typography before now. Typography is where you set your fonts. Do you understand?
I was doing font style.
Yeah, typography is where you set the
Sorry. This one disable footer credits.
okay, yes, no. So now, if you want to disable footer credit, that means nothing will be here. So edit footer credit. This is where you now say copyright your website, the year. You always see that at the bottom of every
Copyright
website.
The website at the end.
Yes, or copyright your organization and the year, for these people, because we are
Well,
doing a website they've had since 1999. So we're still maintaining that they started the website in 1999 and this is 2022. So this will now be 2022, right?
copyright.
So you just copy. You can go to any website and copy the footer and edit it to your. Do you understand? So that you can get the C here.
This is on the keyboard.
It's not.
Another.
And then you publish, right? So once we are done with that, widget, you can see this widget area. We're talking about widgets. That's the black area that you have on your website right now. So to remove, I should slow down, okay. And again, another thing, well, let me not overload you. When you do your, because you can totally remove everything here and customize it to your,
Sure.
you can totally remove the bottom of a page and customize it.
How
To
do you-
your-
how do
My
you-
fonts and the sizing. So,
Let me show you an example of how we have done that.
Thank you. let's see 2020.
Because that's not what we do for all our websites. We don't use the normal, you know. Anyway, so are we good to continue?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
now
can publish now, yeah?
yes, just publish. Now let's go to, we want to remove the black area that you have under your, so just exit this page and come back to this place. Come to appearance and go to widgets.
So this my logo is not showing to.
It's not showing too well, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
It's the size, so we'll come back to it. Let's go to widgets now. Yours is showing. Yes, we'll come back. It's the sizing.
I'm not talking
You
about-
can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. We'll come back to it.
So still speak.
I'm talking about.
Are we widgets?
Yeah.
So let's click on the widgets.
We need this recording.
Hmm?
We really need it.
So can you see the widget area? That is what you're seeing right now. You know, for me, my widget area is the sidebar, but for you, you will see other things. So maybe I will use one of yours to remove. So can we plug this in to your computer so that I can use yours to demonstrate?